people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's really been a long time, and yes, I haven't made a video this year at all. This is going to be my first official video that I'll be making this year, and my apologies guys, because a lot of things have really happened this year, and this was not how I planned this whole year. When 2022 came, I had a lot of plans. I had to make videos, content and everything, but along the line, the second month of this year, on the 24th, something very bad happened. Because for you guys that are following me, you know that I'm a YouTuber based in Ukraine. I've lived in Ukraine for a long time, and that was where I made all my videos and everything. And something happened in Ukraine, which was the war that between Russia and Ukraine that happened, and everyone actually ran away from Ukraine, including me. Yes, so we all ran for our lives. Who died, a lot of family lost their loved ones and everything, but we also, I was able to, I managed to escape. That's part of the reason why I have not really been vlogging, or have not actually posted videos on my YouTube channel for a long time. I apologize. So if this is the first time you've seen my pretty face, welcome to the family. Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. Do well by hitting the subscribe button, it's down below, and also do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, and make sure you watch this video to the end, because I'm about to tell you the story of my life. I flew away from the war in Ukraine, and if you're an OG, thank you for always sticking around to watch every of my videos. I really appreciate that. So back to the story. On the 24th of February, that was the day the Russia people invaded Ukraine, and it was a very bad day for Ukrainians and the country of Ukraine, yes, and everyone living there basically. So that day, I remember a day before that day, I actually came back from work, and everyone was normal. Prior to that day, actually, we've been hearing rumors regarding the invasion, and we knew everything that was happening, but we didn't really know that this thing is going to really escalate, or it's going to be like this, or it's going to end up or turning out being like this. I remember I think 2 weeks earlier, before the day of the invasion, I told my boss about regards to us working from home, because I do work in the office, and he was like, oh, he's a Ukrainian, but he was like, oh, he doesn't think that the war is going to start, or there's going to be any war, and if peradventure, if there's going to be anything of such, okay, at least we would know earlier and days before, so we could plan ahead and stuff like that. So that's another story. So fast forward to the day of the war, because I'm here to share my experience. Fast forward to the day of the war. Okay, on the 24th of February, in the morning time, around I think 4:30ish, 5ish, we got a call. My housemate got a call from a friend of hers in Kharkiv, and the girl called us and was like, the war has started. Russia has invaded Ukraine, and the war has started, and they were hearing bomb there, that they were explosive of there were bomb blast explosion in their city. And also we heard it also happened in Kiev as well, Borispol bomb blast explosion, there was a bomb there was a bomb blast explosion over there as well that day, and everyone was panicking. The whole country, the whole city was in state of panicking, and we don't even know what to do. We don't sleep again from that 4:30ish. We were awake, and we were hearing sounds, but it wasn't that frequent. Like, it was just once in a while sound, and we had to, finally we scaled through from that 4 something to morning time, when the day is bright. So we heard the news, everything, like the news were already spreading. They declared the martial law for everyone, okay, no movement and everything, and there was a lot of traffic. People started evacuating already. I think some people knew that this is going to happen, so they already packed their boxes and everything, but me and my housemate, we didn't even pack any shit. I personally didn't even pack because I was like, oh, nothing like this is gonna happen, you know, like the one that happened 2014, and you know, it wasn't that really bad like that, but this one was, they were really prepared for this. Honestly, they were really prepared for it. So you know, morning came, and you know, we decided to, okay, first thing first, we thought about stocking up the whole house, because we were like, okay, if anything's gonna happen whatsoever, we're all gonna be at home. We need food, we need things to survive and everything. So we went to the grocery store to go buy some stuff, but on getting to the grocery store, we saw a lot of people queuing just for us, just for everyone to buy food stuff in the house and everything. I have a clips of that. I would actually put it on the just on the screen so you can see for yourself. I did a couple of, even and at that day, actually, we didn't even have cash with us, but we had cash in the ATM in our bank, which we wanted to use the ATM, but everywhere was stocked up. There was a long queue, you know, you couldn't even buy things, you couldn't even, you know, what's it called, you couldn't even use ATM because you have to wait. You don't know when next the line is going to it's going to be your turn, you know, and you're scared because you're outside. You don't even know what these people are going to do. Maybe they're going to throw bomb in the midst of people that are gathering, you know. Yeah, if you guys have a drink, because this story is going to be a long story, but I'll try to make it short as possible. Okay, so meanwhile, if you have popcorn, if you have a drink, just grab a glass of wine or a glass of drink or a glass of juice, whatever you have, even if it's water, and you know, let's drink together as we have the story time. Yes. So as I was saying that day, so after that, we were able to get a couple of things to, you know, to eat, to food stuff to buy for the house and everything. We were not even thinking, you know. I started receiving calls back from home from my parents. Oh, what's happening? This da 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 da. Everyone was panicking back at home, you know, my friends and my loved ones, you know, people that haven't spoken to you for like years, that started sending you messages and everything, you know. Everyone was just instead of panicking and everything. So that was what happened. And after that, actually, 24th night came. It was a bit quiet in Kyiv. Okay, we were able to slept, but not really that well. Okay, and we managed to wake up as early as possible on 25th, and 25th started getting worse and worse and worse. We started hearing bomb blasts. You know, I couldn't go to work. I had to put a call to my office when we can't work. Okay, because we don't even know what's going to happen right now. We don't even know. We already gotten an information from my landlady regards to the bomb shelter underneath the building, that we could actually run there to hide if there's going to be any explosion or something. You know, it's actually a bomb shelter that's secure, that's safe for people. Yeah, it's a bomb doesn't actually go into the bomb shelter. Yeah, I don't know how to say. Yeah, so we were already preparing. Okay, so we started packing our bags because we didn't even know we were going to leave. Okay, the thing is that, okay, we have to like just go to the bomb shelter, you know, to keep ourselves safe and everything, and just have to leave this place because we don't know how long or how what's it called, how things are going to get, if it's going to get more worse, or we don't know. So we just need to like leave to another, you know, western region to for safety. Over 5th, fast forward to 26th. Okay, 26th, there was an explosion literally happened close to my area, which we didn't even sleep on the 25th stroke 26th night. We've not really been sleeping for like days. For 4 days we didn't even sleep properly. Decided to make a very concrete decision to leave, I think on 27th morning. Yeah, so on 27th morning, before that, we decided to pack our things. You know, I didn't even know where I was packing. I didn't pack makeup, I didn't pack good clothes, I didn't even pack anything. I just packed I just had my backpack, which have my documents, my laptops, food, because I'm like, okay, literally we don't even know what's gonna happen. So food, then I packed wrappers. I don't even know what I was packing. I was only packing sheets because your girl wasn't in the right frame of mind. It was when I left Ukraine properly, like I was like, oh girl, what exactly did you even pack? You didn't literally pack anything at all. So guys, yeah, good. So actually, as I was saying, 27th came morning time. Our parents already called, and they also supported us leaving Ukraine, at least for our own safety. And we decided to start living because majority of people already left, so it's just few. And we heard because where I stay, it's the left bank, and the Vokzal, that's the train station we're about to use to board a train to another western region, is at the right bank, etc. So we need a bridge to cross, and we heard that all bridges in Kiev has totally been blocked by the soldiers because of this other people, so as for them not to invade, because we heard they were passing bridges and they want to, invade and take Kiev capital in total. So that was the thing, and people were like, it's not safe for us because they won't even know whoever is coming. They already received like what's it called, they already received a command that any car that they see, they're just gonna shoot it, shoot a lot of crazy story. We were scared, like, okay, what are we gonna do? First of all, let's even get a car, let's get a taxi. And it took us long time before we finally got a taxi. And normally taxi, that it's just a normal price, it's increased to like times 10 of the actual price we usually used to pay, but we had no choice, we just had to pay it. And thank God for our landlady, which she assisted us by giving us cash, so we had to transfer the funds to our account since she's still gonna be in Ukraine, so she could make use of it. So that was how we were able to pay our taxi fee. And we got into the taxi, we put our loads and everything, and we started going, and we got to the bridge, and we saw those Ukrainian soldiers actually, and they asked us in a language where we're going to. We told them we're going to the Vokzal. They saw us, they were looking at us, they saw we are actually Africans. And one of my friends actually has a baby as well too, so and they allowed us to pass because we were so happy. We were literally praying. I remember our parents, African mothers, oh my god, my mom was literally on the phone like from the time that we started packing, until we until we got to the Vokzal. Because when we were there, I was like, no, just give. She was literally on the phone, she was just on the phone with us, and praying, and making sure we are safe, because parents, African parents now, of course, it's not easy being your children being in a place that there's war. Of course, they'll be panicking, so that was how we managed to escape. Let's to the make a toast for that, for us escaping from our house to the Vokzal. Toast. Okay, so guys, let me continue. Now, this is another journey from the Vokzal to the western region where we are going to. Okay, when we got to the Vokzal was fully full. A lot of people actually wants to travel, because we're supposed to go through the road, but the road, we had a lot of accidents. We had the Russian people were invading people on the road. We had a lot of things that the road isn't that safe enough, and the best one we can basically use is for us to use the train. So we got to the train, okay, in the morning, on that 27th in the morning, and we're supposed to just book we're supposed to just enter any train that is going to Uzhhorod, because we decided to go to Uzhhorod instead of Lviv, because Lviv is overcrowded and Lviv is closer to the Polish border. But we thought of, okay, we were even thinking, okay, even if we want to leave the country eventually, we don't want to pass through Polish border, because we had a lot of things that people faced at the Polish border, and we wouldn't like that. Though we thought about going where it's closer to the Romanian border, the Hungarian border, and the Slovakia border. Yeah, so we decided to move to Uzhhorod. So we waited for the train that was going to Uzhhorod for morning. We had 2 trains leaving for that day, which is for 6 and the other one for 8 o'clock. So, but unfortunately, we stayed in the train station from morning time of that 27 to around 6, which we couldn't make it into the train that was going to Uzhhorod at 6 o'clock, because there was a lot of people. We couldn't really do that. All lights in the Vokzal was switched off, because that's the normal thing. We have to switch off the light. Was switched off because so that they won't know people that are there and everything. The only thing that was working was the announcement, what's it called, people the announcement megaphone, or what's it called, I don't even know, megaphone, yeah, that was working, and we saw people started running down from the train, and immediately I carried my bags. I was calling my friend. I couldn't see them. I was like, what is happening? Where are you guys? We ran to the shelter underneath the train station. We stood there for like hours. It was pretty cold, but we just had no choice. We just had to stay there because we couldn't even run back into the train place, because we don't even know if that place is safe. We just had to stay underneath the shelter at the train station. So we stood there for hours, and some people started leaving one after the other, and then we ended up leaving back into the train station where we could sit, and we saw a lot of people there, and we stood there also too for hours, couple of hours, till around I think 11 something, and they started announcing back the train that we should go back to the train. So we eventually moved back to the train again. So we couldn't leave for that 8 o'clock. Yeah, we eventually moved back to the train again, and at the end of the day, we stood in the train for hours, and light was off again, midnight, so around 12, 1ish. We had even slept already, because we thought, oh, the train will start moving, and because we haven't slept for a long period of time, and we were stressed out and everything. We slept not until when my one of my friends woke me up and was like, were you hearing sounds? Yeah, she was hearing sound. We were literally hearing sound in the train station, close by bomb sound, people with bomb sound and bullet sound, like boom, boom, like we were hearing, and the train was shaking. The train, they're already off the train, we heard a bomb sound train. I think they bombed a train. We're hearing sound, and we're just quiet. We're just praying. All we could just do, we're just praying to God, please just help us, please just save us, God, please protect us, God, please help us, we don't want to die like this, God, please. We started confessing all our sins, guys. It's not even funny at all. Just so that I'm laughing because I was able to skate through. Yeah, it's just by the grace and the mercy of God. Yeah, we were just praying, and we were just confessing all our sins, that, oh God, even if anything is gonna happen, let me just make heaven, because I've suffered enough on this earth, so I don't want to go to hell, and we just pray for preservation, we just pray for everything, and finally, I think a few hours after that, it was around 3ish, thereabouts, 3-4, 4. So we stood there at the train station from that 27 to like 28, and we were inside the train from that to 11, thereabouts, to around 3 something, before the train started moving. So everyone literally was actually rushing, because at this time everyone was panicking. All the experience we've had at the train station is enough for you to panic and just enter any train, just for you to just leave Kiev at that moment. First of all, you can find your way to wherever you want to go to. People were entering, people that wanted to enter were just entering the train and everything, and we finally started moving, and we moved away from the train station for like 10-15 minutes, after which the train stopped, and we were scared again. I personally was scared. I was like, oh God, what happened? And all of a sudden the train stopped and reversed back, and I was even thinking we were all stuck, that we were going back to Kiev. There was no way again. These people are already on the way and stuff like that. We were stuck here, whereas the train actually passed another route, and we were all still panicking till 3, 4, like I think like 2 hours or 3 hours later, when I knew that the train has already left Kiev finally. Now my mind was now at peace a little.
So guys, this is the 27th of February.
Is this doing cups first, Abby?
27th of February, and we are in Ukraine, and we managed to find our way out of Kiev, which is the capital. We are inside the train heading to either Lviv or Ushgorod. Look at my friends, everyone is here. Guys, we have gone through a lot. Like, imagine that kind of thing that you've never experienced kind of thing before, and you're just scared and we are panicking. We literally haven't really slept like good, let me say 5 hours straight or 4 hours straight sleep in like 4 days now since all this issue has started. Even food we could not eat. Even like, you know, you're just worried, you don't know what's gonna happen to you, and yeah, you don't know what's gonna happen. And new train.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we don't have to, you understand?
I understand. So, like, God, we are just so tired, and we just thank God. The only thing is that we just thank God that we even made it out of Kiev, because I pity people that are there, and I wish them like they actually get away from there, and you know, everybody find a place to put their head. But right now we don't even know what we're gonna do at the moment, because we're thinking of like heading to some small cities that are close to my baby is looking at my mouth. We are heading to some small cities that are close to, you know, some borders. Poland is really congested right now, so it's not really an option for us. We're just heading away from the honestly. I really, I don't know. Yeah, we are happy because we're making progress anyway. So I was supposed to show you the Lviv more, but I forgot, because you know, this time of war, your head is not really booting a lot like that. I would have showed you guys, and you see people literally like a lot of blacks have been left out, and they were waiting for train was not available, filled up and everything. But thank glory be to God that we were able to like take our train directly from our city, which was Kiev, and we are heading to Uzhhorod now. And yeah, we would let you know. I would keep you guys posted and updated. However, I can show you this wee part of, you know, Lviv, but we are already moving away from the residential area. We're just seeing bushes and trees, but anyways, that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna show you guys. Pray for us. Definitely we will make it. By the time you pass in this video, we'll make it and we'll be in another place. Hey. So guys, this is, I don't know, my Kashevo. We are not yet at Uzhhorod, but we are heading towards Uzhhorod. You can see
Just little people.
You can see the
Train station.
soldiers, and you know,
Soldiers are here.
men with their dogs, military people with their dogs.
Oh my God,
Okay,
it's true.
and also
They're
this
military.
the Vexel entrance here.
police.
So it's always like this.
Thinking about anything I left back at home. I wasn't thinking, because I was supposed to I didn't carry any of my YouTube gadget. I didn't carry any of my makeup, nothing. I didn't carry anything. I carried only nonsense and rappers, because I don't even know why I was thinking about rappers anyways, but I carried rappers, and I'm like, okay, what do I want to even use these rappers for? But because it was pretty cold, so I was thinking, oh, wherever we go, you know, of course we need something, you know, to cover ourselves and everything, you know. So guys, we managed to get to Uzhhorod. I think Uzhhorod journey was about like 12 hours to 14 hours, and then when we ended up getting there, the humanitarian were so nice. They really gave us everything. They welcomed us with food, with drinks, with water, with things that we need, especially for the babies, with drugs, and you know, they were really nice. And we had to like, you know, rest there because we were much more better and we were much more safer, you know, like, okay, at least we've left the Kiev region where we know that there's all this black bush, but at least we can hear that for a while now. Yeah, so then we got here, and then we started thinking, okay, the best thing is just for us to just evacuate this country just like that. Just let us just leave like that, you know, because trust me, we don't even know what's going to happen next, if they're coming back here or not. After that, we booked a taxi to the CHOP station. The CHOP station is a station that the border of Ukraine is. It shares border between Ukraine and Hungary. And yeah, we got there. We saw a lot of people there. You know, basically, of course, Ukrainians would definitely be there, and you know, they would definitely favor their Ukrainians, you know, compared to the black. That is what Africans don't have, because we definitely favor the white people compared to the black ones. And but here, they didn't know that here, actually, white people favors their white people than the black people, because it's normal, you know, who does that? it can't be opposite. It has to be, you have to favor your people first, you know. But that's a story for another day. Anyways, I'm not here to judge what to do or what not to do, you know. Yeah, because I don't have any issues with that, because I know that's normal, of course. So they were actually answering the Ukrainian first, okay, but you know, we blacks, we stood, but eventually we were able to get our ticket by God's grace, and you know, we were checked in and we were stamped out of Ukraine. Guys, my camera has actually been doing rubbish. I don't even understand the reason why it's doing. So guys, at the end of the day, basically, I think I just have to be fast about this video. So we ended up getting to Zaoni border, and they checked us in, and after that we took a train to Debrecen. So we were helped by some student association in Debrecen. They helped us with accommodation, and we paid for a couple of days, and after that we were much more relaxed and relieved that, you know, we escaped finally and everything. And yeah, I decided to come to Germany here, and I've been in Germany for a while now, and yeah, things have really not been easy, you know. Sometimes I still think about home, Ukraine, but you know, what else can we do? Nothing, you know. We just have to keep on praying Ukraine gets better, and you know, and people that are still there, we pray for them that they are safe, God protect them and everything, you know. I'm still here, you know. Just like you coming with nothing, you have to like start again from the beginning and everything, which is not really that nice anyways, but you know, God's gonna see me through, and I believe God is here for me, and He will never leave nor forsake me as well. And yeah, that's gonna be all about this video. Anyways, I'm trying to be fast so as my camera doesn't stop recording again. And yes, I will be making new content now. At least I'm back here. I will try my possible best to make videos and to show you my life as an immigrant here in Ukraine, a refugee in Germany, because of course I'm a refugee person now. Yeah. So guys, and before we go, those of you that have your drinks and everything, let's cheers to bringing us out of the war and bringing us back to wherever you are. And yeah, and I pray God actually see us through, you know. And that's it. And I'll be catching you guys in my next one. And do not forget to give me a thumbs up, and also comment at the comment section box for me, okay? And yes, I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Until then, ciao ciao, bye.